Today we're here with the Range Rover Autobiography 4.4 litre V8, and we're going to tell you a few things that we like about it, what we don't like about it, and give it the send-off it deserves, because today is the last day that Louis is going to share with his beloved Range Rover that you've had how long?
I've had it 30 days. One of the best features about the Range Rover is a comfortable ride, and we're now going to take it off-road down to the dirt track, and you'll see the ground clearance is not going to be very good. In the middle of the car is actually quite low with the adaptive suspension. So Jordan, if you can raise the car up, it will lift it and give it probably about 5 inches more ground clearance. Here we go. We're now about to take the Land Rover off-road in this country Retterton lane, where else, and we've got the car in low range mode, the suspension set up. Hopefully we won't have to use the SOS button or the Land Rover Assist button. The Land Rover Assist button is actually quite worn on this one, where I've had to call them several times so far.
So we don't have to do it again today.
Hopefully we don't have to do it again today, but we have got water in the fridge should we need to wait.
While I was waiting outside for Lou, my hands got absolutely freezing, so fortunately this Range Rover has got a heated steering wheel, so I just press that lovely little button there and my hands are going to be all warm while we go down our lovely Retterton country lane. I suppose the good thing about Range Rovers is you make your own road.
Yeah, this is very boggy.
I'm going to put it back in auto, yeah?
Yeah, put it back in auto and just let it work with traction out. We're going to get us stuck. So we've now gone across the Retterton murder site to the White House farm killing site. We didn't intentionally go out on a murder tour today, but it was quite fitting with the Range Rover.
I think when in Essex.
Yeah, when in Essex.
Shall we proceed?
Yeah, I think we should go. Let's do this. Let's wade through. It is just comfortably wafting through there though, isn't it? It's just I wouldn't even say on my ride he's uncomfortable. Like, have you noticed that there's been any bumps? Like, imagine shaking like a Mini Cooper through it, you'd be dead.
Oh yeah. Should we reverse now?
That's very low.
I reckon if we lowered it, we'd get under it.
I don't think so. Look how low that is.
I reckon we'd like edge right up to it, and because we're in high mode at the minute. Look.
Give me the motorbike when you get to here.
Yeah, I don't know if he's still right, mate.
This is a new safety feature that we can use in situations like this. We can't go further anymore. We've
lowered the suspension. We've gone as low as we can.
Yeah. Normally Range Rovers can go over anything, but they can't go under everything. So we're going to have to reverse. But
I'll tell you what might be worth doing before we reverse. Just seeing what's on the BBC.
So if you are in a green lane in Essex, you know you can still get reception on DAB.
Yeah, we can still get channels 1 to 5 in a country lane. All the terrestrial channels we can get, which I think is helpful. I'm gonna have a drink now. Do you want a cold beverage?
Yes, please.
That's fresh. Cheers.
You got it.
Yes! So on our country lane tour, we did come across a little hurdle, as you can see, but we managed to get through it. Unfortunately, we had to use what I can only be described as manual labour and poor Louis has unfortunately
hurt my hands.
hurt his hands. But we'll proceed anyway because we've got a clear path ahead, and we're in a Range Rover, so let's make it happen.
I'm
Something
pretty sure this is a footpath sign that we're coming up to now, which is not a good sign. It's a footpath sign. This isn't a road.
We got lost. It's the sat nav. All them times you said about green lanes, and I was like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah, but now I think you've fully converted.
But I think it was the fact that you was looking at like 10 grand Land Rover, whatever they're called, Defenders.
Oh my god, this is a lake that we're going into.
This is me. We're in a 100 grand Range Rover.
You're in a £110,000 car doing some off-roading with no winch.
With a massage.
It is impressive. It genuinely,
It just goes
genuinely
for
is
everything.
impressive. How well this Range Rover just cutting through this.
On road tyres as well.
Yeah, this is on road tyres that this is just doing this. No knobbly tyres.
So when the school run is on like a busy country lane, you can just
there's
divert
no-
off to the right
And probably go
for a
faster.
field.
Probably go faster.
This is the part of the video what we'd like to call Will It Drift? I think the answer is no.
I've had this car now for 30 days. I would buy another one again, but I think when I've got a family and I'm using it as a car all the time, but for an off-roader that I partly use to carry around the old junk furniture, this isn't the car to have. And although it's completely capable of doing everything that we've done with it today, and we look the nuts doing it, we can't deny that, it's just not the right car to do it in. For me personally, at one point we could have got trapped and we would have maybe needed a winch. Fitting a winch to a 110 grand Range Rover is just not done. No one does that.
No.
Maybe we should do that.
I can say though, if you have got 100 grand and you do live in a green area with lanes and fields, this is probably one of the most fun things you can do while being in ultra comfort.
Yeah, I think
Getting a back massage. Like, what else can you do? Getting a back massage, heated, cooled,
I think this also, you need to consider levels of wealth. If you're driving a Rolls-Royce Cullen round, you wouldn't want to do it in a Rolls. You wouldn't want to do what we've just done in a Rolls. But then you might have one of these, and this might be your off-roader if you've got that level of wealth. But to be honest with you, now our Bitcoin pot's worth probably a $5. I don't even know if we can fill this.
Much.
Yeah, I don't even know if we can fill this up on the way home. It is spectacular, and I wouldn't buy a Range Rover Autobiography that's not in the 4.4 V8. Buying it in the 3 litres, fine for the disco, but not for this. This carries so much more weight. You need to have this in the 4.4, or I'd say the MFEV now. The hybrid's supposed to be really good. And you actually get over 100 miles to the gallon on the new Range Rover, the new hybrid, which is ridiculous for a Range Rover. But even it being a FEV, I still wouldn't get one because I still kind of can't. You shouldn't treat a Range Rover like how we've just treated it. I think the seating inside is unbelievable of this. Like, George, what do you think of the seating? I don't think there's anything that you can get that's more comfortable that offers. When you're looking at like the SQ7, when you're looking at the even the Audi, what is it, the Q5,
X5,
the X5,
X7.
even the X7 doesn't have as many options as that for seating. It's a ridiculous amount of options that you've got for seating. I can hear a siren, might be worth getting out of here.
Oh my god.
Do you want to get back in, George?
Thanks everyone for watching our video. We've had a brilliant time today, green laning in the £100,000 Range Rover.
It was 100 grand before we took off today. I'm not sure if it will be now. Everything does still work, touch wood. Next week we'll be out on the Discovery. Hopefully Rolls-Royce see us do the Discovery video and let us use the Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.
And if you don't, yourself.
Right.